There's two ways that they may digest it or may think that's happening. They see half a point and they think, hey, I was being offered a 7% or a 6.5% rate now. I'm going to have a 6.5% now, or I'm going to have a 6% now. One, other people will digest it as it's a 50 basis point cut in price, and they say, okay, well, my 7% rate was costing half a point. Now it's not costing half a point. And that really isn't the case. There's a huge misconception when it comes to the Fed's cutting the rates, like you mentioned. When they cut rates, it's the money that's being lent to institutions being cut, and that eventually trickles down the line and makes it its way onto our rate sheet. But it isn't a 50 basis point cut like last month. The rates didn't go down half a point.
No, they went up.
They certainly went up because that was already considered, like you said, it was baked into the rate sheet. And hopefully moving forward, I do see some changes coming within the Fed. Trump has, as you know, and we've spoken about a lot, he's not a huge fan of Jerome Powell. That's going to shake things up a bit in the Fed. But, they're going to have to start slashing quickly to get things back to normal. Things, based off of numbers, don't seem like they've been normal. The jobs report last week, the jobs report last week, how did that come out?
Yeah, it was 100,000 less than expected. But obviously they were talking about what was it, the hurricane, and there was something else that they blamed on it. So we'll probably see a revision on it. There's a lot. Obviously, the Fed this week, and then was probably holding rates up a lot too. It was just the election. Just investors were unsure of what to do with their money. Obviously, now they know who's going to be running the country for 4 years, so they are putting their plan together. A lot of that stuff when it comes to big news and announcements like that kind of muddies the water, where the 10-year kind of goes up, and then once things settle, people have their plans set. We do see the 10-year start to settle, and rates usually do come back down in accordance to it.